Okay, welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead with Taco B, who very quickly adapted to life in the apocalypse. You know, slaughtering wolves for their bones, cutting up zombies, got a wooden spear and a hockey mask, and it's been like a day. So pretty good, very efficient. Right, so we have water sorted pretty well. Food, we're not suffering from an abundance of food, I'd say, but we do have that cabin that we can completely raid. So we are probably gonna want to do that. So let me drop off some more stuff here. Chunks of fat and meat. All this stuff. Let's dump off our books that we don't need. And we need just a spare part pile, I guess. So put that next to the books. Sinew, rocks, tape, all this sort of stuff. Bone, a bottle. There we go. Oh, and flint. Good. Okay. So that leaves us with quite a bit of free volume. Not an absurd amount, but, you know. We can carry some shit, and we have a knapsack and all that. So we can go back to the cabin. I do kind of want to try and kill the wolf spider. I did read up about them a little bit. I guess I got nerfed a while back. They used to be absurd. Now they're still pretty deadly for new, you know, rookies. We do have this NPC. We could conceivably make some traps and try and lay down some traps. If we search for trap, you can see you can make nail board traps with planks and nails. Several pieces of wood and just nailed together with some nails sticking straight up. If an unsuspecting victim steps on it, they'll get nails through the foot. It's probably not great, and I don't know how well we could guarantee that it'll step on it. But it's something. If we found like a small lake or something, we could make some fish traps, which would be sweet. But the other thing that we could start putting together is throwing sticks. Now, the problem is that we don't have the carving proficiency, so it's going to take 4 times as long to make one stick. 5 hours. 5 hours for us to whittle down a plank into a throwing stick. Not great. And proficiencies are something I still am kind of learning about how to get. I know if you just work on something that requires or it has a proficiency involved, you will slowly gain that proficiency. And then there's also books that can give a proficiency. Archery for kids, maybe? No, that's just archery. Glamapolitan is food handling. It has 1 recipe. 2. Fairy bread and foie gras. We already know fairy bread, I think. So we can learn how to make foie gras if we get some duck liver. Popular mechanics gets our mechanics to 1. That's nice. 3 so awesome monthly. Oh, that's 3 books I had of it. So it's just so awesome monthly. That brings our tailoring to 1. That's pretty useful. Big book of first aid. That gets health care up to 3. Ooh. That's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. And car buyer's guide brings your social up to 1. So nothing that really helps us too much. But Discobolus Can bring our throwing up to 1. Which isn't absurd, because we could just make a throwing stick and then just throw it at like a mark on the floor over and over, and that would level up our throwing. But, it's pretty quick to just read this book and learn how to throw something, I guess. There we go. Doesn't help us actually making the stick. Bone shiv, that's pretty cool. Do I want to waste 5 hours making a throwing stick? I guess, we can just start working on it. Oh, there we go, we got it. Throwing stick. So now we can throw the stick. And we could throw it right at Siobhan if we wanted. Or we can make a mark on the floor. Practice target. And then from here, we can go for the practice target. Surprised it doesn't auto. It autos to Siobhan instead of in fact, it won't even tab over to the practice marker. No, it's very just interested. There we go, we got him. I don't know exactly how the practice target works with throwing. Oh, we're very thirsty, very hungry. Hold on, let's drink some clean water. There you go. For some reason that satisfies your hunger as well. I guess that's sort of how it can work in real life, right? Fill up with water. Let me just see here. Practice target. Hmm. Whoa, we missed. And how's my throwing going? Let me see. Oh, it's up to 25%, even though it says throwing 0. Didn't we read that fucking book? Throwing 38%. Okay, well this is really pretty boring, but I guess it does level up your throwing. I probably could have done this before starting the video. But here we are. We could throw a steak knife as well, maybe that'll... 75%, we're working on it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it makes gun sounds. I can't tell you that. Oh, practical skill and throwing is increased to 1. Oh, maybe that was our theoretical... That was our theoretical throwing skill or something. Which makes sense. Okay, so maybe if you have theoretical level of 1... It's not actually a level of 1, but maybe it makes getting your practical skill to level 1 faster. That might be it. Okay, well, we're still missing. And now it's gonna take much longer to get up. So, you know. It's not incredibly viable, but it exists. So let's take our crowbar and let's try something that I have not ever done, but I have heard of. And that's if you open your map. You can, like, auto-travel. If you mark a location and do capital W, and then you do it again, it'll auto-travel. Okay, why'd you ask me about canceling it, and then I said no, and then you still canceled it? Okay, well, let's try again. Oh, shit. Okay, it's still over there, but from what I read, from what people said, they have pretty poor eyesight. Oh, the boar is actually hostile and is watching me, and I don't have anything, so we're gonna run. Okay, I think the boar gave up. No. Okay. It's not a really good route to take. Can we get a better route? Okay, it's still not a great route. I wish you could just make your own route. We could do this. Okay, so we can auto travel to there at least. And that was relatively quickly. And then we can auto travel here. Yes. Where do we see a zombie? Oh, over there. Out in the field. That's okay. Going inside the house. It'll be safe in here. Alright, so yeah, we're pretty much here just to load up on food. Can I dismantle the oven? I can. So that gave us chunks of steel, copper wire, pilot light, scrap metal, pipe fittings. We can make a trench mace, sheet metal. Oh, I can't, surprised by that, because it didn't actually warn me at all. Okay, I guess. Alright, what else do we want? The milk's gone rotten, we got the bottles of stout. We could eat the yogurt, I guess. It only lasts another 20 hours, so let's eat that. No. Yeah, I think mostly we're here for, like, the non-perishable stuff. Oh, and the books, right. Guns and Ammo, Ham Radio Illustrated. Good. Sauerkraut, beans, canned corn, oatmeal, survival kit box with some very good stuff, a multi-tool. I didn't even notice that the first time. Toastums. Pickled herring, dehydrated vegetables, pickled fish, complete trapper. No. It's fine. The wood axe. Oh, yeah, I guess we're taking that. So then we can start chopping down trees. Building for beginners. Oh, I ran out of space. Oh, and there's still so many books. I don't know why it's still saying I have so much volume left when apparently I don't. It's sort of odd. I guess dump like the pipe fittings. Scrap metal I have plenty of. Good, good. Build, yes, good, good. Books are great. We're gonna be reading so many books. We're gonna get sick of books. Okay. I think that's pretty good. So now from here, with the wood axe, we actually could go kill that zombie if we wanted. If it's just the one. Looks like it's just the one out here. So let's do it. We can't kite this bastard, so it's just gonna be a fucking brawl. There we go. So I am bleeding, but I assume, yeah, it's minor bleeding on my head. It's acceptable. We're going to do a quick butcher here. And we're going to take the bone and the fat. Alright, just take the fat then. Shit, really? Alright, dump, oh, I brought all those other books with me. Shit. Dump a sheet metal. Oh, an error has occurred. Great. Still can't take the bone. We got a couple bones. Alright, it's fine. Catch your breath. Good. And now let's go back to the road. Good. See how nice that is? That's a pretty good feature that I just learned about today. You learn stuff all the time with this game. Alright. Good. Back in business. Let's dump off all our books. All the books. So many books. Alright. We can dump off our meat and our fat, our bones. We can dump off. This is our food pile, right? Actually, this is our food pile as well. But this should really just be like the raw section. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump our food up here. Good, 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 good. And there's my spare parts, which is down here. Stuff. Good. The survival kit. So what exactly do we have in here? We have 4 flares, flint and steel, a folding knife, a glow stick, a multi-tool, and 15 water purification tablets. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, that, oh, fine cutting. That's pretty sweet. So, okay, let me just, the folding knife. Small folding knife with a locking blade and a pocket clip. Not as good a weapon as a solid fixed blade knife, but better than a pen knife. But it does have fine cutting quality, which is nice. So let's take that out. And let's dump off the rest of it. Oh no, we probably want the multi-tool. Whistle, thermometer, magnifying glass, and compass. So we can make some noise with the whistle. We could start a fire with some direct sunlight. And we can check weather information. It's 62 degrees outside. 62 degrees in here. One of the two. Okay. It's not overwhelmingly useful. Alright. Good. So now I should be able to make some tallow if the fire was going. Okay, let's start the fire. Tainted tallow. 20 minutes to cook this down. Alright, there we go. So now we can make candles. Oh, do we need more tallow than that? We don't have enough tallow. No, we don't have enough. We don't have enough. It's a lot of zombie fat you need to make one candle. But it can burn for quite a while. Okay. That's fine. We need to kill more zombies then. Okay. So then, what should we do? Should we try and take on the wolf spider? I suppose it's the most potentially interesting thing to happen. And I would like to get to that radio tower, because there's usually some supplies there. Otherwise, we could just sit here and read. We have a lot of books. We could get our food handling to 5 just by sitting here and reading for days. Probably not the most interesting thing. Beauty magazine levels your tailoring up, right? Yeah, building for beginners. Fabrication to 3, that's great. Guns and ammo gets your marksmanship up. Ham radio illustrated, electronics up, modern rifleman, rifles up, pitch in a tent, survival to 3, that's great. Pocket survival guide gets your survival to 2, but it also has a bunch of recipes, including like cattail jelly, which I think you can put on wounds. Makeshift wooden arrows and stuff. Okay, Swim Planet gets your athletics to 1. Complete Trapper. And we don't have enough devices. And Top Gear is vehicles to 1. Now this is... some of this stuff is just theoretical knowledge. Some of it is... I mean, like... guns and ammo, that's theoretical, I assume. But building for beginners might be just I don't know, maybe not. Maybe none of it's practical. Hard to say. It is already 7:17 p.m., so maybe we should just read. Let's read Beauty Magazine to get our tailoring to 1. Actually, no, read the other one. You can get a chapter in a lot faster, and it's more entertaining to read. Oh, now it's too dark. So now we need to go by the cell phone light. Okay. It's now 11:30. Our theoretical knowledge of tailoring has gone to 1. which is not represented whatsoever in your skill display. So let me just look up this theoretical knowledge. Theoretical knowledge, yeah. Oh, this is a very recent change with experimental. Knowledge skills is split into theoretical and practical, with book reading only increasing theoretical knowledge. Right, so it is what I said now. Which honestly does make sense. Because I could read book after book about how to sew clothes. But if I never actually do it, like, I don't really know how to do it with any sort of practical effect. It helps that I've read all that, but it's not a skill that I've learned. Okay. So... that's fine. We're not quite tired yet. So we could keep reading for a little while. We could exercise if we wanted to. Actually, what all does working out do? I assume it helps with your weight. Here, what does workout do? Your character's overweight, you can use that to burn calories. Increases fatigue, uses a lot of calories, gives a small morale boost. So basically, it's just if you're overweight, you can work out. It doesn't actually affect I mean, this information could all be outdated. I mean, this could be a post from a month ago and it could be outdated. They could suddenly have made it, oh yeah, working out improves your stamina capacity or something. But overall, I think it's just if we're overweight. We could sit here and tailor some stuff. We could just kind of make some blindfolds, loincloth. Yeah, I mean, we could cut up some stuff and try and make some blindfolds out of it. Fine cutting, I wonder if I can get something better out of the... No. No, we still can't get that. What about all those blankets? What happened to all those blankets? Let me cut up a blanket. Okay, let's drop it. Cut it up. 12 plastic chunks. It's not necessarily cutting it up, though. It's, well, it sort of is. Let me see if there's a difference. Did we... I thought we had way more blankets than that. Or way more coats? Okay, here we have another jacket. Let me try using my... Here's the pocket knife. What happened to the, Oh, the folding knife. That can't be used to activate. Cut up an item. Floor, yeah. Okay, it's the same thing. Alright, I was just checking. Can't get those patchwork clothing parts. Short string, yeah, blah, blah, blah. No. I mean, I don't really want to tear up curtains. The curtains just keep us safe. I guess we could just keep cutting up blankets, but it's just giving us plastic. Even if I, like, unfold one? Okay, it's still just plastic. Which I guess plastic is sort of useful. But yeah, so... Primarily simple wooden gaita. As if I know what the fuck that is. It's planks and rags and it goes on your feet, I guess. Okay. They act like I just know what that means. Yeah, I guess we could make bandages, but that's healthcare. Turn our rag. Oh no, makeshift bandages turns rags and uses tailoring. We should make these. Let's slap on our light. And make some makeshift bandages. 3 of them. There you go. And that brings our tailoring up to 18%. But then we could take those makeshift bandages and make a blindfold, which would be a little bit more intensive. Oops. Oh, damn it. Okay, I think we did. We used my normal bandages by accident. And that brought our skill in tailoring up to 1. So now we got that. So now we could make probably way more stuff. We could make a whole bathrobe if we want. If we had thread and rags. And a needle. You get enough rags together, you can make anything. You can also make a jerry pack. Taking a jerry can and duct taping it together to some rags. You can make boy shorts. You can make boy shorts. You could make a bikini if you wanted. Oh my god. Or a sleeping bag. Just with a lot of rags. You just need a lot of rags. But I bet if I search for quiver... Yeah, okay, we'll never be able to make a quiver. I don't know how it works. I guess we could put on the blindfold to sleep. I am very hungry though. We probably should eat something like an egg. Some cracklins. There we go. Still pretty early, so I guess we could read. Building for beginners. Just read it once. I like the music choices for this sound pack. Alright, we are tired now. We're getting like 2% fabrication gain here per chapter. It's pretty slow. Alright. Let's hit the hay. I know most people like to go out at night and that's when you do stuff, but especially if I want to take on a wolf spider, I'd rather do that during the day. It just seems better. Okay, and we're gonna go turn off our flashlight and hit the bed. No alarm. Fuck was that? What was that sound? Jesus. Take off the blindfold. What happened in... Oh my god, a zombie broke in. Are you okay? Her left leg is like almost destroyed. We could bandage it or use like gauze. A grim howler. What the fuck is that? And that broke in here and she killed it? And I slept through it? That's what heavy sleeper will do for you. I guess this is the problem we have when we have all our windows, our curtains open. Probably should close those during the night. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we could butcher this thing. And we got some more tainted fat. So it was some sort of zombie. Let me look this up. Grim Howler. It's a dog-sized zombie. A zombified wolf. Its mouth oozes with a black substance, coating the vicious-looking white fangs. Damn. She took this shit on. Oh, it howls when it spots you, generating a lot of noise. Perfect. Okay, let's, so we're taking this stuff. Let's dump the body outside. Oh, I can't, There you go. And now we need to board up this window. You can take the sheets and yeah. Take that. So yeah, you can turn glass shards into like a trap. Which, you know, we might as well. So we're not going to be coming out this window. We could put them all over the place, really. But there you go. But there you go. So now we need to board up this window, which is in the construction. We could build a whole window, but we just want to board it up. So we just need a hammer, 4 planks, 8 nails. Which we... Well, basically we can just disassemble more of this bench. Deconstruct the furniture. Nope, we need more than that. Okay, how about now? Yep, board up window. And actually, you can rebuild the curtains, which is funny. So I guess we could recurtain that other window that we took down. But yeah, we want to board up the window. And there it is, it's boarded up. It's pretty sweet, huh? Okay, let's close most of these other ones. And, can then put up... I need that other stuff. Oh, because I didn't grab the stick. I left it out there. Okay. Hold on. No. We need the stick. Wield the stick. Door curtain. Door curtain. What exactly does that mean? Oh, I see. That's repurposing curtains from a window to act as a door. No, we want to make an actual curtain, which we might not be able to yet. Yeah, we might not be able to. Okay, so that was optimistic. Okay. Let me just see what you would need to actually make a curtain. Oh wait, hold on. Curtain. Beaded curtain. Okay, that's the only kind of curtain you could possibly make. Yeah, I guess I'm sort of surprised by that. I mean, we could just board it up. You could tape it up. That's funny. Board up window, reinforced boarded window, armor reinforced window, metal bars. Huh. That's, I mean, there must be a pretty simple way of covering a window. Construct window? That's not... There's different variants. Window without curtain, window with curtains. There's a window without curtains. Yes. Oh. There we go. Well, that was a little obfuscated, wasn't it? It's in the build window menu. Okay. So then, depending on what you're targeting, if you're targeting just a hole, you can actually just make a window. Or you can make like a frame, I guess. Then you can put glass in it. Then you can put curtains on it. Okay, yeah. So, there we go. We rebuilt the curtain. Cool. Alright, we're thirsty, very hungry, so let's drink some more water. So we get slaked. And now, yeah, I don't know. She's in not great condition. This wolf spider will probably kill her. What she really needs is, like... I need to put antiseptic on her and do the medical gauze. Or, yeah, the medical gauze, antiseptic, and then just, like, rest for a day. If I really wanted her in fighting condition. I don't know if I do. Okay, well, she's there. Yep. I don't know what to do with the old bird. And that's the thing, I just don't have the functional knowledge, the practical knowledge, if you will, of what it would take to kill this wolf spider. I really don't know. So we'd be going out there kind of blind. And I guess... all this bow stuff that's in archery for kids. You're telling me there's no quiver? It's outrageous. Like, what do they expect you to do for arrows? What do they expect you to do for arrows? I would definitely make, like, a badass bow and arrows and we'd kick ass, but there's just nothing, because an arrow is like 29 inches long, so pretty much nothing can fit it. No, nothing that I know can fit it. Could make a leather belt though, that's kind of cool. We need sewing and owl with 2 leather patches. Okay. But a leather belt would be kind of nice. All right, well, let's not pussyfoot around. Let's just make something happen. If we die, we die. That's how I feel about things. So we're gonna just go out there, aggro this thing, bring it back here if we can, and she'll live or die. So we need to get close enough that it's like we can also yell, I suppose. It still isn't spot. I mean, it doesn't look that big, right? And it still hasn't spotted us. How far away is it? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I want to sort of... I want to, room to run. Still has yet to see us. Even if I yell at it. And apparently you can yell at wild animals if you have enough strength. You can yell at them to make them run away, which is pretty cool. This wolf spider's like hiding, man. Where did it go? There it is. It's pretty damn close and it's not bothering us. Maybe we can just go to the radio tower. Yeah, it's just not really giving a shit. Still not giving a shit. There's a lot of fireflies in there, but they don't bother anyone. So if we look at the items around us, we can see there's a bunch of rocks, a lot of bullet casings, flaking rocks, more casings, an aluminum can, a blood-soaked rag, and some flint. Isn't that awesome? Alright, here's the radio tower. So we can just climb over it. And just hope that there's no horrible monsters in here. Dust mask, hard hat, sunglasses we can put on. Although we have the hockey mask. Work gloves. Work pants. Work t-shirt and pair of steel-toed boots. Am I still wearing sneakers? No, I got something, but no, I am wearing sneakers. Okay, well, we can take off the sneakers, put on the steel-toed boots. That's better. For my pants, I'm wearing jeans, so we could wear the work pants. So they can carry 4.66 liters, which I think is pretty good. My jeans can carry, oh, the same. Okay, so it's the same capacity. Jeans are encumbrance 7 and 0.25 protection. Whereas these would be 95 coverage, 1 encumbrance, 0.3 protection. So overall, they're just better. Let's take off our jeans. We're standing here with no jeans. And put on the work pants, especially because they fit us. The work gloves. Work gloves. We have, well, we have work gloves, fine. And then there's the hard hat or my hockey mask. We actually don't have anything that covers our head. So maybe take off the hockey mask, as cool as that is, and put on the sunglasses and the hard hat. Yeah, there we go. Now, encumbrance, our head is a little encumbered, but it has no effect, simply limits how much you can put on. Torso, we're now, yeah, we're a bit over encumbered on our torso now. It's hurting our ability to make attack rolls, and that's because of the knapsack we're carrying. But otherwise, we're okay. So that was all good. And then look at all this good stuff. An RC car. Ooh. We have a multi-cooker. Professional grade multi-cooker. That's probably something we want. Transponder circuit. I wouldn't know what to do with that. I guess I can take it, it's pretty light. Can of root beer. A lighter and some rolling tobaccos. Yeah. Another can of root beer. A lighter and some caffeine pills. A laptop computer. Okay. And caffeinated chewing gum. Sure. And then here's the radio controls, which I don't think we can really do much with. I could smash it. We could... Can we deconstruct it? We can. Look at all this stuff we got. RAM, scrap metal, processor, power converters... An LCD screen, electronic scraps, copper wire. Let's take the copper wire. I don't know. Basically take stuff that we know how to work with. More scrap metal, although I really have no shortage of that. It's fine. Okay. That's pretty much it, unless we want to, like, disassemble the lockers and things, but... We can go up, just see what there is out here. We go up, and up, and up, and up. And there is nothing. But it does let us look out at the world. Which should expand our actual world map. Yeah. Let's go back to the ground floor. And now we can see much further and see that what the fuck is this? A Mego Scout Tower. What the fuck, man? This is honestly like the roughest start that I've ever seen. All my other starts, we were like down the block from a town that we could start raiding. Up here is a campground with a construction site, small storage unit. I guess we'll have to accept that. There's some craters there, though, which make me worried. Otherwise, we just head south through the wilderness, the fields. No, I guess we'll probably go north through those roads. Fucking Mego Scout Tower. There's a shooting range over there where there might be some guns. But, you know. Alright. So let's set a route back home. I don't know how you just I don't know how you continue your route after it spots something. I just want to continue. Cancel auto move. No, 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 no. Thank you. Good. And we're home. Okay, excellent. The multi-cooker. I guess that's the most exciting part. Let's put this on a cupboard. We can cook. We can cook meat, scraps of meat, cracklings, rice, beans and rice. That's it. So it's just, it's like we have a fire, but it's just a cooker. So let's cook some meat. Needs 2,750 charges to cook this dish. Holy shit. So basically, we need to hook this up to, like, a grid of some sort. It's useless as it is, running off this little battery. Alright, well, it exists, so, you know, it's there. So where's my big scrap pile? Here it is. Dump this off. We can make an alternate clothing pile, I suppose. I have to unload these jeans first. Let's go in here, go to the jeans, unload. I think I could have just done capital U unload, but I'm learning stuff. And jeans. Okay, and the steak knife we really don't need to have. I don't know where I'm storing stuff like that. I guess put it here with the axe. My organizational skills need a lot of work. And the throwing stick, because I don't know if we'll actually ever end up using that. And then if we're making a big trip up north just to scout, we probably don't need our disassembly tools. So leave the wood saw, screwdriver, pocket knife, pair of scissors, hammer, crowbar, laptop. Oh, and I forgot about the mask. Yeah. So we have no mouth protection without the mask. And we could do the mask with the hard hat, I guess. I didn't need the sunglasses. So let's take off sunglasses, dump sunglasses, wear hockey. There you go. Hockey mask with hard hat. Perfect. So then the only thing that's really not protected too well are our legs. Anything else has... I mean, our arms aren't very well protected either. So if we wanted to try and help that out, looking at the armor section... let's see. Arms, we have arm guards, which if we had a rag we could make. That would be decent. Very encumbering. But, you know, if you wanted something. Otherwise, arm warmers offer a little bit of protection. If we wanted to sew those up. Paper arm guards. They're less encumbering. They offer more coverage. They're not nearly as protective, but, you know, if you're worried about encumbering your arms, you could just strap paper to yourself. We don't have duct tape, that's the problem. And I don't think I can make... No, can't make duct tape. So this would be our best bet if we just get a hold of a rag. We can make some arm guards. As for our legs, we can of course make shin guards, which do essentially the same thing. But we'd have to get more rag. We'd basically have to tear down some curtains. If we go back to the cabin and tear up a bunch of the curtains there, we'd have a lot of rags. Yeah, so that's if we wanted a bit more protection all around. Or we can just keep scavenging and see what we can find. Alright, yeah, I guess this is a good enough spot to end. I don't know how exactly thrilling this video was, but we're working on it. That's the thing with this game. It's really a long process. I mean, it's not like... It's not designed for, like, instant gratification of just, like, I'm gonna play for an hour and we're gonna shoot up a bunch of zombies. You know, it's really a long con of slowly building up and expanding your capabilities and your confidence and slowly exploring around the map and, you know, trying to maintain a sense of safety and security as much as possible the whole time. So it's very time consuming. But it's also incredibly addictive because there's just always more for you to do, you know? There's just always more. You can always keep exploring. You can always expand your base. You can always keep crafting and you know, finding new stuff and reading and learning new recipes, and it's just so much. So yeah. I think I might play a little bit on my own. I'm not going to explore anything that you haven't seen, but just to, like, read a little bit more, maybe go back to the cabin and continue to, like, just rip it apart of every board and curtain and all that, because we can fully take apart that cabin. I mean, down to, like, the ground, if we want. We can deconstruct the entire fucking thing. It's a lot of effort to go there and bring it back and blah, 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 but it's relatively safe. Now, the thing is, and this is something I apparently learned, you do not have... I mean, the world does change as time goes on. It is not static. So, while you could just sit here and farm and survive for months, world does change in the form of monsters evolving. Because apparently the monsters in the world and the zombies will continue to evolve over time and basically become more dangerous. They'll develop, like, new weird mutations and things like that, and that happens more and more as time goes on. And so that's so that, you know, if you're continuing to play and explore and stuff, things constantly are surprising you that you haven't seen before, and there's new threats and bigger threats. But if we just sit here and try and survive for a month and then you're like, hey, let's go out and explore some cities now, you're probably going to see some shit, you know, rather than just a bunch of basic zombies. I don't plan on wasting that much time, but just as a, you know, to let you know, that is a factor. But alright, cool stuff. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. See you fine folks in the next part.